this is Dr. Clay. Just want to talk to you for a few minutes to help you out on the process that over 40 people are about to start with the Standard Process 21-day purification weight loss management program. Hopefully you guys have started to kind of change your lifestyles already to get yourself prepared for Friday. That's when most people are going to start. You don't have to start then, but for most people that's when they are going to start. Hopefully by now you begin to cut some things out of your diet, and if you're a coffee drinker, caffeine intake, things like that, hopefully you begin to reduce those just a little bit so that Friday's not so tough. The other thing we want to talk to you about is some of the other things that you may want during the program. The ones that are doing the program that are really interested in weight loss, one of the supplements that you're probably going to want to use is our Standard Process Whey Pro Complete. Now, we encourage you to use this one. Definitely don't use anything but this whey protein because it's pure whey. And if you go to any health food store and you try to buy whey protein, if you ever look on the ingredient list, you'll see that it's whey protein plus a bajillion other things. When you take a look at Standard Process Whey Pro Complete and you look at the ingredient list, you'll see that's all it is. It's whey protein, nothing else. This will help rev up your metabolism. It'll give you a little bit more energy and will definitely help aid in weight loss. Okay. One of the other supplements that patients like to use during the program is called Gymnema. The word literally means sugar killer. Societies for thousands of years, indigenous cultures for thousands of years, have actually used this supplement to curb hunger. You have to remember that thousands and thousands of years ago, people had a shortage of food and hunger was a big problem, and they learned that certain plants, when consumed, actually help curb their appetite, and Gymnema is one of those. Remember what it means. The literal meaning of the word is sugar killer, so this really helps patients who have sugar and carb cravings during the program. I use it during the program. It helps me. Typically how you use the product is you just take one pill, okay, and that's usually enough to help you out with your sugar and carb cravings. As you go further along the program, if you're still having quite a bit of cravings for certain foods, you bump it up to 2 a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. And then, further on, if you continue to have cravings, it's 1 in the morning, 1 at lunch, and then 1 in the afternoon, and you'll be fine. Okay. Patients have even used this to stop smoking, stop chewing tobacco. We had a patient who dipped for over 25 years, dipped tobacco, and swears that this was the key to helping him actually kick the tobacco habit. Okay. Now, one other thing that we need to talk about is we need to talk about a personal subject, which is bowel movements. Okay. What's going to happen during the program towards the end? Your bowels are going to begin to function the way that they're supposed to, which is every time you have a meal, shortly thereafter, you should have a bowel movement. And just think about it. Every other animal on the planet, after they finish a meal, has a bowel movement. Okay, but we don't, because typically our bowels aren't functioning the way that they're supposed to. So once again, during the program, as the bowels begin to have their function restored, you'll notice that you'll begin to have bowel movements shortly after every meal that you have. Okay. Now it's really important that if something were to happen and say you went a day or 2 without a bowel movement, you need to contact me immediately. Okay. This doesn't happen often, but sometimes it does. If this happens, we need to help you along with that process. Don't run to Walmart and buy X-Lax or anything like that. We have an all-natural stool softener, and it's called Colacol. Okay, and this will get your bowels moving right away. Okay, it's aggressive. It's not overly aggressive, but it will. It'll get your bowels moving, and this is something to keep in the medicine cabinet for when the program's over. If you do suffer from constipation, now this is definitely something that we use during the program to help patients out. There's usually a few people in every group, so don't be alarmed if you go a day or 2 without a bowel movement. We just need to put you on the Colacol, and this will take care of that very quickly. Okay. Now, speaking of constipation, you guys who suffer from long-term constipation, one of the very best supplements to be on is what we call FinCho. Okay, this is mild. This is something that you can add into your dietary program daily, and really helps restore bowel function. And you definitely won't be constipated. It's not aggressive. It's mild, and lots of patients are on this for a long-term approach. Okay? One thing that you want to remember during the program is to really check out those recipe booklets. Go ahead and start looking at those now. Go ahead and begin to meal plan. It's one of the biggest lessons that you'll learn during the program is meal planning. Okay, every day when you start your day off, you need to know what it is that you're going to eat for that day. For breakfast, for your snacks, for lunch, for dinner. The biggest point that I can make to you to help you be successful in this program is never start a day off without knowing what you're going to eat through that entire day. So be sure to check out those recipe booklets. I guarantee you will cook recipes in there that you'll use for life. Okay, they're very good. Be sure you try as many as you can. Even if it sounds like a recipe that's not going to be so good, most of those are in there. I've tried personally, and patients will be coming in the clinic here shortly raving about some of the recipes that are in there. So be sure to check those out. Remember, there are some mistakes in there. They're not technically mistakes, but there's ingredients in some of those that you definitely don't want to consume during the 21 days, such as dairy products, such as nuts, honey, things like that. You'll see them in there. Okay. Be sure with your whey protein complete, as soon as you open it, you refrigerate it. That's another big point about this protein supplement. It's alive. Think about all the other protein supplements that they sell at GNC, your local gym, or even at Walmart or Sam's. Those protein supplements that you buy, you can open them up and just leave them on the counter forever, okay, and they won't spoil. And that's a point to behold that, that's probably not a very good supplement, because, if it won't spoil, how alive is it? Well, this stuff is very alive. As soon as you open it, you have to keep it in the refrigerator. Okay. Same thing with your SP Complete that you use to make your shakes. As soon as you open it, it has to be refrigerated or it'll spoil pretty quick. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to be here for 21 days. I'm going to send you some more videos. I'm going to be sending you frequent emails to help you be very successful at this. Today we're editing the video that was shot at the church that went over the program in detail. I'm going to post a link soon on that so that you can share that with your friends and family. I know many of you have people that you want to be able to share this with. Some of you have loved ones that are wanting to do the program. Don't worry, they'll be able to watch the video shortly. I'll have that out this weekend. Okay. Once again, this is Dr. Clay, and God bless and good luck.